video. Why can't I get that? No, I'm gonna redo that. Sorry, I can't see you past this giant tree in my way. Is that the Everdell tree? Why, yes, it is, and that's what today's video is on. An overview and a review on Everdell. Also, my name is Krissy, and this is Two Sheep, One Wheat. Let's get started. So first off, I just want to say we kickstarted the Everdell Kickstarter. I'm super excited to get that. Super stoked that we backed it. So I guess this video is kind of to Everdell. So first of all, I'm going to start off with, this is a 2-player setup, and I will start with the player setup, because why not? So the first player gets 5 cards, and 2 of these meeples. These meeples. And every other player gets 1 additional card. So player 1 has 5 cards, player 2 has, I almost said 2 cards. Player 2 has 6 cards. Now to gain these cards, because you can have a maximum of 8 in your hand, you can actually take from the meadow, or I don't know if you can see this, but all the cards are stashed in this tree here. Here, I'll take some out for you. So you can take from those places. You can actually play cards from the meadow, and you can play the cards obviously from your hands as long as you can pay for them, which is by these resources here, which the berries are my favorite because they're squishy. So those are the cards that are on the board. There are actually these tree cards here too. These are just places where you can send your little meeples here. Oh my gosh. Put your meeples here to gain the benefit that is on here. That will give you the resources and everything that you need basically to play these cards, because as you can see here, the cost of the cards are just up here in these corners over here. So you can play these cards and you're allowed 3 rows of 5. So you're basically building a little animal village for your turns, right? And then the goal to the game is just to have the most points at the end of the game. So you can gain a couple of different ways to gain points. You can obviously by playing the cards. These are these big giant yellow circles with points on them. And then when you start playing your cards on your area in front of you, there are actually other benefits that you can get. So depending on the type of cards that you are playing, so we have this one, this one, this one, and that is the same one, and this one, and this one. So those are all the different types of cards that you can get. Now, depending on how many you get, you can, oh, I kind of wanted these here so that you guys could see them. We're here too. So when you get a certain amount of numbers, so say you get 3 of these, you get these basic event tiles. So you would need to place your meeple and the meeples on here, right? But once you get them, then you get them and you can take them off. It is in your area, so they are yours. So that is one way to get those. This being the other way. Now they do have other event cards, which you need specific cards to actually do. This one doesn't have the queen, and I don't see the judge on here either. So once you get the cards that you need, again, you would need to place your meeple right there to be able to get it. So there are always 4 on the tree here. I don't think that it is in focus, so you can't really see what they are. Oh, this one's 2 of each. That's not that bad. There are so many, like I don't even know how many times we've played this game, but there are still cards popping up that I haven't even seen yet. So obviously it is a worker placement game. obviously. Once you run out of your animals, you get to prepare for season, which if you can see up here on this top of the tree, you get extra animals. You get extra meeples. So whenever you do that, so you're able to take all of your meeples off of the board, you get an extra one, and the top here for spring, when you prepare for season, it is spring. I guess you start in winter. So it goes spring, summer, and autumn. So whenever you do that, you get whatever cards that you have paid for and laid out. Oops. Any card, any of these types of cards, you actually gain the action that's on it. So this one would gain 2 wood. This one you'd be able to draw 2 cards, but only if you had enough in your hand to draw them. So that is preparing for season. Again, there's spring, summer, and autumn that you can do. In summer, you get to draw 2 cards from the meadow, which is pretty cool because then you already know what they are. So hopefully you would be able to pick one of the cards that you can pay for using squishy berries. And a pretty neat thing, I guess, with the game is that you can prepare for season. There's no like end of round and everybody prepare for season. You can just do it whenever you want. So that was preparing for season. Now there are, well, I guess I talked about these wood ones, these tree benefits here, but then there are other benefits here too. You can put your little squirrel here for wood and a card. You can put it here for resin and a card, and you get 1 resource. Oh my gosh. It's not even that late of a night. You get 1 victory point. And that's everywhere that you can see, right? The victory points are everywhere. And then you move on, you get these cute little pebbles. They're nice and shiny. Or you can go over here for a berry and a wood, or a berry. Now these ones, you get new ones every time that you play, but these will always be the same. Now, there's a special one when it comes to autumn. You are allowed to come here. And these ones, basically, you have to discard the amount that is right here. So if it's 5, you need to discard 5 cards, but then you get the 5 victory points. But do you see how this circle is not closed? That means that multiple people can go there at a time. If it is closed off, there are some over here that are closed off too. That means first come, first serve, and after that, they are closed for business until the meeple is off. Now, sometimes it is hard to get resources in this game, so they do have this little heaven spot down here where you discard a card from your hand and you get a resource. And so it is basically every 2 cards that you discard, you get a resource. So that helps you out in the game. I have one question for you. Tell me you have a cute game without telling me you have cute games. Honestly, that's probably why we bought this game, is because of how cute it is. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I do like cute games, and I say cute games very often. I wish I didn't. Maybe my next video I'll search up another word for cute and I'll start using those instead. But this game is really cute. Really, honestly. And like the tree, I wish it wasn't so fuzzy for you guys to see. I'll take pictures and I'll just post them all over this. Blop, 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 blop. I'll post them all over here so you guys can see. Because I'm sure up here is a little fuzzy for you guys. I focused right here so you can see how gorgeous these cards are. Obviously, the tree is gorgeous. It's a 3D, pulls you into this game. But the whole board is also very up to theme, you know, wilderness, little creatures, you know, but really cute. How could you hate them, right? Even if you are scared of mice. But you know what this game doesn't come with? It does not come with a player aid. I guess maybe you wouldn't really need one. It's kind of simple. You place your little meeple person, your little Anna meeple, and you play cards. And you get resources. Also, resources, squishy berry. I like whenever they put some thought into it. I think they went beyond expectation for the resources in this game. Not only are they just all wood, yes, they do look like what they are. Like this is, grab a whole bunch of wood here for you. Look at that. Wood, right? Which is like, okay, whatever, wood. But resin? Like wood is actually wood. And this resin is just a clear plastic, but so shiny and pretty. And then the cute little stones. They're just so little and slippery and shiny, also plastic. And then I think you guys know, but berries, these berries one are my favorite. They're bouncy, they're squishy. Sometimes I get a little antsy whenever I'm playing board games, and this, it's very squishy. So these ones are my favorite. They are bouncy too. And they're like rubber, right? That's why they're bouncy. So, I don't know. But the resources, I say I bought this game because it was cute. But I think I didn't return it because of the resources. Squishy berry. So that is basically a little how you play, the overview on it, and my review. I think it's cute. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will catch you next video. Wait, what? What is happening? What is happening? I don't understand this.